December 23rd, the Clausen family countdown to Christmas. Christmas Goose. 2 days till Christmas. On the morning of December 23rd, Molly and Cam woke to the sound of banging in the kitchen. With power restored from the winter blizzard, Mom would be baking all day to fill Christmas baskets. The children looked forward to getting some of the seconds. Those were the goodies that Mom considered not good enough to go in the baskets. Molly and Cam enjoyed a delicious breakfast of homemade applesauce, fresh-baked cranberry scones, and bubbly bacon. With just 2 days left until Christmas, the children were more excited than ever to visit the village. It was Molly's turn to pick. She retrieved the satin box and opened it quickly. Cam hovered over her shoulder. "Which one are you going to pick?" "I know the one I want," said Cam. Molly gave some thought to which remaining villager she would pick. She wondered what sort of adventure each might bring. Molly selected one of the villagers and put it behind her back to hide it from Cam. "Show me, Molly," cried Cam. Molly showed her hands to reveal a Christmas goose. "Great, you left the one I wanted," said Cam. "I like the goose," said Molly, "and I know you like the other one." Molly was sad walking to the village, knowing that this was her last turn to pick. She decided to put the Christmas goose outside of the bakery to show Granny. She placed it under the window in front of the bakery. Suddenly the children were swept into a wild flurry of snow and gazump, landed right into the village. Granny saw Molly and Cam outside. As she opened the door to greet them, the goose rushed past her into the bakery. Granny shrieked and ran outside with Molly and Cam. As they watched in horror, the goose flapped wildly around the bakery, making a terrible mess. "Open the front door," cried Granny. "I will open the back door and maybe he will go out one of them." Suddenly, the goose stopped flapping and settled onto the floor. Molly opened the front door slowly. The goose stood and watched her without moving. Granny opened the back door, but the goose still did not move. Poking her head through the door, Molly said, "Here, Goosey Goosey, come on out, boy." "Excuse me," said the goose. "I am not a boy. My name is Gertie." Molly apologized and asked Gertie why she made such a mess in the bakery. "I was afraid you were going to trap me in here," said Gertie. "Why would we want to do that?" asked Molly. "It's only 2 days until Christmas, silly," said Gertie. "Haven't you heard of cooking the Christmas goose?" Molly assured the goose that they had no intention of cooking her. Granny and Cam joined Molly at the front of the shop, helping to ease Gertie's fear. "We promised not to hurt you," said Molly. Gertie explained that it was not safe for her outside. Villagers would be looking at her to stuff and cook for Christmas dinner. "We can't stay inside all day," said Cam. "We only have 2 more days to play in the village." "I have an idea," said Molly. "Wait here and I will be right back." Molly ran out of the bakery and into the toy store. Searching in the doll section, she picked out a yellow raincoat and matching rain hat. Molly went to the cash register to purchase her items. Near the front counter, she selected a small toy, thinking it might help her with her plan. Rushing back to the bakery, Molly swung open the front door. "Here, Gertie, put these on," said Molly. "We're going to make you look like a toy goose, and no one will know the difference." She put the yellow raincoat around Gertie's neck and snapped it closed. Cam placed the rain hat on Gertie's head and tightened the strap. "Not bad," said Granny. "It just might work." Gertie was still very nervous about going outside. "How does a toy goose walk?" asked Gertie. "I don't think I will be a very convincing toy." "This might help," said Molly. She held up the toy she purchased. "Wow, it even looks just like Gertie," said Cam. "Yes, it even has the same coat and hat." She wound up the toy goose and placed it on the floor. "All you have to do is act like that." Everyone laughed as the toy wobbled and honked around the bakery. Gertie mimicked the toy. She wobbled and honked with the toy goose close behind. "Let's go outside and see if this works," said Molly. Granny told the children she would keep the door open in case they needed to run back in. Molly, Cam, and Gertie wandered outside with the toy goose bringing up the rear. Staying close to the bakery, Gertie practiced her toy-like walk and honk. "You're doing great," said Cam. Just then Barry approached, waving hello. "Hi, kids. Nice goose," said Barry. "It's a toy," Molly said quickly, hoping that Barry would not look closer. "Yeah, I can see that now, but it sure looks real," replied Barry. "This reminds me, I need to get to the store to buy a goose for Christmas. See you later." Sighing with relief, Gertie said, "See, I told you there would be goose cooked for Christmas dinner." The children agreed that Gertie would not be safe in the village. "Come home with us and we will find you a hiding place," said Molly. Reaching the house, Molly and Cam led Gertie into Dad's garage. "You'll be safe here," said Molly. "We'll let you out first thing in the morning." Molly and Cam said goodnight to Gertie and went back to the house. As they approached the steps, Mom came up the walk towing an empty wagon behind her. "Sorry we weren't back to help you deliver baskets," said Molly. "That's okay. I had help from friends," replied Mom. The children wondered who these friends were. Molly and Cam drifted off to sleep that night, thankful that Gertie would be safe, and still wondering if Mom knew about the village. To be continued.